Several of you asked how I do my hair. Well, you're going to get the complete rundown now, starlings. This is going to be a short series because I'm going to cover how I cut my hair, how I color it, making my own hair dye from scratch, and finally, the no heat styling that I do. Also, if you have thick or coarse hair, you're going to find this tutorial especially helpful because no one talks about us. Welcome to my back porch. I cut my hair outside because I get hair splinters in my feet if I cut it inside. This is a coarse, thick hair problem. Now I'm demonstrating the basic shape of the cut. See, my hair hasn't been washed and most of the styling has fallen out over time because it's been pretty dry. We start with sectioning. Everything in front of the ears gets pulled together into a lovely little unicorn horn thing. Then the remaining crown and a little bit back of that becomes a section. Now there's a section right below that. If my hair were longer, I would also gather up the stuff at the nape of my neck, but it's just not that long today. The sides aren't long enough to mess with today, but I'd shorten those up with a bit of an angle to blend it into the front. That's pretty simple. Important note about the sections. They need to be centered. Less so in the front because you're going to be able to get that, but in the back, it's a problem. This is actually the one place where I have a friend come and check my work. They also make sure that the sections are actually done properly because I can't always see it very well. Once that's done, we slide the hair ties to the point that needs cut. And I'm going to use the shape of my skull as a guide for where I want the hair to fall. If you notice the powder on my skin, that's just cornstarch with a little perfume in it. That keeps the hair shrapnel from sticking quite so badly to my skin. Trimmers time. I have used shears and they're great. I will use them later in this tutorial, but I've also cut myself too many times because I'm working behind my own head and trimmers work better for my thick hair. Okay, so now we're at the front. So we pull everything up and trim it to the desired length of the fringe or bangs. By pulling it all together like that, we're going to get a nice A-line shape with layers around the front that frames the face. You're going to see me fix the length of the little tendrils at the bottom because we don't lose a ton of length with this process. Now it's time for a shower. You're a mess.